Can I taste your juice?
Hey guys, PBusardo here, and I'm here with a review of the... Wait,
Who's PBusardo? I'm PBusardo. He's an imposter! An imposter! Hey folks, I'm PBusardo. But if you don't know who that guy is, that's Jamie, aka ProTreX. He's on the VP Live Vape team. He's the technical producer. He was driving through Rochester. He got a hold of me, and I said, "Come on over. We'll hang out for a little while." And he did. More on Jamie in just a little bit, but I wanted to mention something else about the VP Live Vape team. You know, Dimitri is always telling me that, you know, they don't get paid for the things that they do. But, you know, when I was in Long Island, Montauk, Long Island, fishing, I saw a lot of boats out there, and it's very interesting, some of the names on these boats. This absolutely beautiful sport fisherman, gorgeous boat. We were coming around it, and I looked back and look at the name on this boat. I thought that was really interesting. And then I saw this, like this yacht, and I, you know, zoom in a little bit here. Look at the name of this yacht. Even this gorgeous catamaran sailboat. You can see the name on this sailboat. And then this boat right here, you notice the name on this boat, and this one I think is a little bit more appropriate. As a matter of fact, he may have even come to the U.S. in that thing. I don't know. But anyway, the VP Live Vape team, those guys do a fantastic job of bringing you some really good content in the vaping world. If you haven't seen their show, I strongly recommend you check it out. If I'm not there watching it live, I always check the rebroadcasts. Just really, really good stuff. They're a bunch of good guys, too. I got a chance to hang out with them. I first met all of them at Vape Bash, except for Jason. I hope to meet them maybe at VaporCon, because I'm going to that one.
haven't you always wondered what's back here?
Hey, what are you doing here? This is my private office. Sorry, no cameras in there. No cameras. But now back to Jamie. So anyway, he was coming through Rochester, and I said, you know, absolutely stop by the house, and he did. He came over. We had a beer together. We watched the show because it happened to be on that night on the big screen. We vaped. We talked about vaping. We laughed a lot, and it was a good time, and I really appreciate him stopping by. Now, he's the guy who's responsible for how the VP Live show looks and feels, you know, the different screens, the intro videos and the promo videos, and I think he does the vape wheel. I don't know if you've ever seen him behind some of his consoles, well, when he's not on the move anyway. I don't know if he's running the VP Live vape show or if he's launching a space shuttle, okay, because he's got a pretty impressive rig. As a matter of fact, at Vape Bash, I think Dimitri had the idea of, wouldn't it be cool if we could take the cameras out into the meet and broadcast video live from the vendor tables right out to the internet and do it wirelessly, because they couldn't carry wires around with them. And I guess this is how I think it went, and Jamie figured out how to do it with, like, in a day, had a working version of it, and that's what they did at Vape Bash. So he's a smart guy, folks. He works at Google. I don't think they hire unintelligent people over there at Google. Nice guy. He does mods. He was walking around with this thing. It's the gun from Halo. So at the very end of the day, I wanted to talk to Jamie and put him on camera a little bit, and you know, find out some of the equipment that he used, what he was doing there, how things worked. And I made the mistake of going and talking to him at the very end of the day on day one of Vape Bash. Now, keep in mind that we just drove in the night before. I was working on 3 hours of sleep. It was a very long day, a very exciting day for me because I was never at a vape meet. Talked to a lot of people, took a lot of photos, took a lot of videos, did the interviews, and then I went over to talk to Jamie. So, you know, I was interested in the stuff too, because I'm a little bit of an audio guy, video guy myself, and so I figured I would get, you know, the 25-cent tour of what was going on, but no, No. Hi.
Hi.
All right, so PBusardo here at Vape Bash, and things are winding down a little bit. This is Jamie.
I am the technical producer for the VP Live Vape team.
Okay, let me tell you something about this guy. He's a genius. Can you walk us through maybe some of the equipment? Can we see some of the gear?
Sure.
Okay.
If my co-hosts aren't already busy ripping it down.
Okay, well, if we see it being ripped down, that's fine. It's behind the scenes stuff. That's good.
All right, great. So let's do it.
Okay, we gotta tell Dimitri to please move for a second. You are not the star right now, Dimitri. Jamie is the star. So here's where I'm thinking he's just gonna rip through the equipment and give me the high-level stuff.
We've got a pretty standard Behringer Xenix mixer board.
Okay.
It's 12 channel. We're using that to deal with all of our microphone inputs. I have to thank Russ, who is on Clickbang Radio. I don't know where he went.
Okay.
He's actually there. For helping me set up all the audio gear at the event today. We've got 4 mics on the table. Actually 5 if you consider mine. And a wireless mic, which is connected to a wireless transmitter and a receiver over there.
Now you were actually able to shoot video from around the room.
Yes.
You were able to stream it back here and stream it directly out onto the web.
Yeah, I'll show that in a minute when we get to video.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun.
No problem.
How dare I jump the gun? He clearly had this all planned out.
So all the audio's dealt with here, and that's fed into a computer. The computer's down there on the floor. It's a standard Core i5 Intel PC. It's actually running Mac OS 10. Don't ask. And that's running a program called Wirecast. And Wirecast is a live streaming software that lets you do video switching, and it's taking in 3 HDMI inputs.
He said 3 inputs. Now keep in mind, I'm tired at this point, and he just kept talking.
One from my laptop there, so I can display the Vape Wheel, which is a weekly thing we do for giveaways, and I can display vendors' websites while they're talking. One is from that camera over there, which is a standard Canon Handycam on a point tilt zoom mount, so I can move the camera around while I'm sitting at my seat.
Point tilt zoom mount. And talking.
And then one more is this little transmitter. This little transmitter, right, our receiver right here.
Good God, man, is it a receiver or a transmitter?
This is an HDMI video receiver. That connects wirelessly to this, which is our mobile camera rig.
And talking.
It is a Canon camcorder, an HDMI video transmitter, and a 5-volt battery pack, and a light, which I don't think we ended up using for most of our shots tonight. That's just there in case. Just there in case. Better to be prepared. All of the videos and audio is pushed into the computer and then pushed out to the internet via 4G LTE. And we had also phone calls running on the laptop, so people could be calling in and talking to us about what's going on.
Yeah, Einstein called. He wants his brain back.
I've been a geek since birth, basically. Big into computers. And I started doing video on and off, and it's grown into this. I've got a setup on my desk at home where I do the show weekly.
And talking.
For the last 3 months, I've been doing it out in New Jersey, where, from Drew from Inhaler.com's house. He actually he liked my setup so much, he asked me to build one. So I built it, and I used it to run the show while I was back at my house in California. I'm very sorry. The problem you have is that when you're bringing in multiple people on Skype, you need individual computers, and you need video processing gear that can handle that. And it was a challenge doing the research and figuring out how to connect it and make it work, but it's just kind of become second nature at this point for me.
So I, for one, and I know a lot of people out there, want to thank you guys for what you do, and it's not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of equipment here. It takes a lot of time to set it up, to break it down, and especially to actually make it all work and make it come together, and I think you guys do a fantastic job. That was the stop talking now cue, but
we started at 10 a.m. setting up, and we had it up, all the hardware up by 1 p.m., and then I had another about hour of software. So I didn't have much time to enjoy the show. I'm hoping tomorrow morning I'll be able to actually get out there and talk with people. I've talked with a lot of vendors, but I bought everything because stuff goes quick at these meets, but I hope to actually get out and talk with Vape tomorrow.
Well, that's awesome stuff. Jamie, thanks for your time. Great job. Check them out. Vapor's Place. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night. Now, of course, I kid. I was really glad he took the time to talk to me and show me all this stuff and how they were doing things over there. Just a top-notch production. So yeah, he's doing a good job over there at VP Live, bringing you a good show, and I don't want that to take away from any of the other members of the VP Live Vape team, because they all do a fantastic job and they all put into the creative input of the show. I'm sure. I like when they have me on. It's always a good time. So this is a vape video, so I will go ahead and enjoy a quick vape for you. By the way, the Cardo in this fine Finiac tank right here, this is one of the new Bogues from Bogue. Okay, so they sent me a batch of their new hot off the line, or current, not new, Bogue Cardos. This is a standard resistance one in here. It is 3 ohm. I will show you that. There you go. The first one I pulled out wasn't a 3 ohm. This one is a 3 ohm. And I'm running it at, what am I now? 4.7 volts, am I? No, 4.6 volts, okay? This one has been going now flawlessly for about 3 days, okay? I have a little bit over 15 mils of juice through it in this tank. I'm not getting turkey bacon. The taste seems to be just fine. It's been flawless. The filler material is accepting the juice the way the original ones did, so I guess they've loosened up the wrap on it a little bit. So no issues so far. I haven't vaped them side by side with some of the potentially bad Bogues, the short condoms, but I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to continue to test, and I'm going to continue to post any information that I have or others have in the Bogate section of tasteyourjuice.com. Okay, I wanted to show you this real quick because I'm proud of it. Well, not proud of it, but I'm excited about it. This is the new pink ProVary. I just purchased this for my wife. Hopefully this will get her to vape and get her off of those analogs. I'm doing everything in my power to make that happen. And if this doesn't do it, it will be for sale shortly. Okay, lots of stuff coming up. More just for fun videos coming up. Tons of stuff to review. So doing my best to get this stuff out for you. What else? Oh, ProVary. You can win one. There is a contest right now running on Taste Your Juice because we're doing a lot of different things with this website. We're going to try to move it to a faster, more reliable host. It's just a bunch of things in the works. Okay, so I want a new logo for that and for some other things. And if you win that contest, you are going to get a silver ProVary. You are going to get, do I have them here? No, I don't. They're in the other room. Oh, wait. Yeah, they're in the other room. Silver ProVary batteries, charger, a beautiful Kerfanis or Kirfanis tank. If you submit the winning logo, there's more information about that on tasteyourjuice.com. All right, so anyway, that is the video.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.
There you go.
Can I taste your juice?